Is your life falling apart? Have you ever wondered if there's someone or something out there that would listen to your pleas for help? The Green Book gives us an answer. The can of beans in the sky is not only willing but able to answer your prayers. In this video, I will provide you with a lot of evidences and personal testimonies that the can of beans in the sky really does exist and really does answer your prayers. You can even try praying right now and witness how the beans answers. But before you start praying, first you need to fill some requirements. First thing you need to do is to have full faith in the beans. No, seriously, the Green Book tells us in Fava 11:6 that without faith it's impossible to please the beans, for whoever wants to draw near to the can must believe he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. Is there evidence for the beans' existence? Of course, look around you. This universe is far too complex to arise out of chance. Evidence for the beans' existence is undeniable. The Green Book tells us that it was the beans who created all things, and all other gods are false. How do we know this is true? Because the Green Book is the Word of God. If you don't believe the beans is Lord of the universe, do not expect anything from him. Next step, make sure your prayer is in accordance with his will. How can you know the will of the beans? By reading the Green Book. If you pray for something that goes against his will, don't expect anything from the beans. Now, once you made your prayer in full faith and it's asking for something in accordance to the beans' will, the beans will always answer you in one of three ways: yes, no, and not yet. Let's put an example. Suppose your loved one suffers from a horrific illness and you pray to the beans, "Please, Lord on high, cure and deliver my loved one." After extensive professional care at your local hospital, your loved one starts going into remission and slowly improves. After a few months, they are cured from their condition and are cleared from the hospital. The beans has answered your prayer. Sure, the medical professionals that spent years of their lives studying helped out, but all credit goes to the beans. None of this would be possible without him. Sometimes the beans' answer to your prayers is not yet. If your loved one remains in an ill condition longer than you expected, keep trusting in the beans. The beans' timing is best, and he has great plans for you and your family. Keep praying. If your situation remains the same, this does not mean the beans did not answer you, but rather that he is waiting for the best time to act. This is a precious opportunity to wait and show your full confidence in the beans. Sometimes the beans' answer is no. The beans' way is higher than our way, and he knows better than us. Imagine your loved one was not able to beat the illness and he has now passed away. But why would the beans allow such things to happen if he has the power to cure your loved one? Even when there are no simple answers, we must trust in the beans' plans for us. He knows best. Does this tragedy mean the beans did not answer your prayer? Or that the beans does not exist? Of course not. Sometimes the beans allows terrible things to happen in order to build up our character or glorify himself through us. And in a way, the beans did answer your prayer, just not in the way you expected. You asked for deliverance of your loved one, and he was truly delivered. Now he is in a better place with the beans. And if you want to see him again, you must keep running the race of life and stay obedient to the beans until the very end. In the meantime, he'll provide you with his Pinto spirit so you can tell others about him and this wonderful hope that he gives you. There will be fools who, when looking at tragedies, will say, "The can of beans does not care about us," or "The can of beans does not exist." They are ignorant people tricked by the devil who are angry at the beans for some perceived injustice. As believers, we know the beans always answers our prayers. Even when the answer is no, we have seen evidence for the beans' existence. We feel it in our hearts. We have so many testimonies online of people whose prayers were answered. They received supernatural bean visions, they were healed miraculously, or they saw the bean's image on a piece of toast. Sure, people from other religions have also experienced supernatural visions and healings, or so they claim, but they're just poor, misled souls. Only the can of beans is able to help us. All their gods are false and demonic. The can of beans loves you. He spilled his insides for you. And if you don't believe in him, you are choosing to suffer eternally in a boiling pot of putrid stew. The choice is yours.